back. Welcome, everybody. I am your Jamaican Queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is just a quick How I See It live. How you doing? It is Monday. I'm on my lunch break, and I was just like, while I'm driving to, what do I want for lunch today? Well, at first I was thinking about Chipotle, and I was like, I don't want to drive that far. So I'm going to have me a nice spicy cheese patty from Juicy Beef. So that's where I'm driving to on my lunch break. And I've been seeing, I have been seeing, hey chef, I have been seeing like some posts about Tabitha Brown, and I didn't know what was going on because I'm not the biggest fan of Miss Brown, truth be told. So anything that really has to deal with her, a lot of the times um I just bypass. You know, I'm just one of those people. If I'm not a fan, I am not engaging with your content. I am not over on your pages trolling you or anything like that. I just go about my business. I engage with who I like, and I keep it like that. But today I decided to check out like what is the conversation about regarding Tabitha, and so I went onto TikTok. I went to the horse's mouth, okay? I didn't bother to go and listen to all the think pieces. I just and went to her TikTok and I played the video. And I listened to the video, y'all. I kid you not, about 3 or 4 times because I'm trying to figure out why the people are mad. I am trying to understand why I'm seeing thumbnails with black women are mad at Tabitha Brown and people are mad at Tabitha. I'm like, why are y'all mad? Because first of all, the message was not for some of us. Okay? That's number one. That's the key point in this whole thing. The message was for a particular group of people, struggling entrepreneurs. That lady was so clear in her delivery that I don't understand why y'all trying to be mad. Y'all just want to be mad. It's crazy to me. I am sick of the age that we live in where people just want to be mad. That's literally what it is. People just want to be mad. That lady said, this is for my struggling entrepreneurs who have, and this is just to show you how much I listen, how many times I listen to it, because I could pretty much quote what she said verbatim. She said, this is for the entrepreneurs who are struggling. You have great ideas, but you're not executing well. You have great ideas, but you're not executing the ideas well. You're out here losing money. You're out here losing money. Maybe you need to give it some time. You need to regroup. You need to go back to the drawing board. You're out here robbing Peter to pay Paul, is what she said. If you're an entrepreneur, you're out here, your product's not selling, you can't make payroll, you can't pay yourself, you can't pay your suppliers, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. It might be time for you to go back to the drawing board, get you a 9 to 5 so that you fund your business until in your entrepreneurship. What's wrong with that? And I'm not a fan of Tabitha. I am not a fan by any. But what is wrong with what she said? What's wrong with what she said? I need somebody to tell me what is wrong with that word of advice. And shout out to the people on TikTok who said, Tabitha Brown is talking to me. I'm the entrepreneur that Miss Tabitha Brown is talking to. Shout out to those people who could receive it. Shout out to those people who could say, hey, I'm the entrepreneur. Okay, lady, you don't want to go? Fine. Because I was trying to give you the way, but you don't want it. Sorry, y'all. I'm driving. I hate when you try to give people, like, they're driving and they're trying to cross, and you're like, you stop and you're giving them the way, and they're like not focused. I hate that. But again, I don't know why people are up in arms. Tabitha Brown isn't wrong. If you are an entrepreneur, your business is struggling, you can't pay your bills. If you have employees, you barely can pay them. If last week all you sold was 1 unit of something, then yeah, Tabitha's message is for you. If you are one of those entrepreneurs, you have so many great ideas, but you don't know how to market your products. You don't even know who your customers are. You don't even know who your clients are. You don't even know how to price your stuff. Then yes, you are who she's talking to. You need to regroup. You need to go back to the drawing board. Listen, I have great ideas. I have great ideas. And one of my issues is that I don't know how to execute a lot of the ideas that I have. And I'm learning now. I'm learning. I'm watching other entrepreneurs. I'm taking little bits and pieces from what I'm seeing them do. Like, for example, Chef Don Don. He has a niche. We know him as our resident chef. you know? And so his niche is perfect. He's doing his oils. I can't wait to get my garlic oil to do my curry chicken. When I tell you I can't wait, I can't wait. And so his marketing is perfect. Chef Donut isn't out here selling jewelry, and we don't know him for jewelry. You know what I'm saying? He's not out here selling body lotion, and that doesn't align with his brand. The oils and the seasonings and whatever else he's coming down the pipeline with as it relates to food and beverage and all of that, that goes with his branding. When you look at Melody Sharif, from the second we met her on that show that we will not even mention anymore, she was talking about her skincare line. She was talking about how when she was younger, her grandmother developed a face wash and some skincare stuff that helped her because she had, I think it's rosacea or something like that. And so it's not like mind-boggling for me that 7th Avenue Beauty is offering so many things as it relates to skincare and body care and hair care, because Melody has been talking about this. Right? People like trending at some point. She's an artist. And so the products that she offers is in alignment with her passion, and with her brand as an artist. And so I'm learning from all these entrepreneurs. And I'm learning that, okay, girl, if you're going to go out there with a product, it has to be something that aligns with something that you are passionate about. Because people are going to tell if you're not passionate about it. And if you're passionate about it, you're going to be able to sell it in your sleep. And there are a lot of entrepreneurs out here who are doing business that they're not passionate about. They're selling things that they don't really know about. Somebody told them that, girl, this can make money, or man, this can make money, and they start selling it. Or they open a business that is providing whatever service, and they don't know anything about the service. Somebody just told them that it's a good field to be in, and they're like, okay, I'm going to try. You got people in business that know nothing about accounting. And because they know nothing about accounting, they don't know how to price their products. So they're out here pricing themselves out of the market, or they have priced their products so low that they don't even understand why they're not making a profit. They don't know when to conduct a sale. Their customer service is horrible. And there's so many variables that's causing them to not make money or to lose money. And a lot of people, they just want to be able to say, oh, I have an LLC. Or, oh, I have a business. And they're losing money. And rather than shut it down, rather than pause, they keep losing money. And all Tabitha Brown is saying is, you might want to go back to the drawing board. And if it is something that you're actually passionate about, then use a 9 to 5 to fund your passion until your passion can pay you in the way that you need it to pay you. What's the point in running a whole business if you can't pay your light bill? You can't pay your mortgage. You can't pay your car note. What's the point? What's the point in being in business? I've seen people come on Shark Tank and they've been in business for 5 years and they haven't turned a profit. What's the point in being in business for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and you haven't turned a profit? What's the point in being in business and you're scraping to pay your employees? You're not changing up anything in terms of your marketing. What's the point? Time is filling. And that's all Tabitha Brown was saying. She's saying, maybe it's time. Maybe you're at a point in your entrepreneurial endeavors that you might need to take a break, reset, go back to the drawing table, change your vision statement, change your mission statement, change the objectives of your company. Go take some classes, like go take Melody Cherie's branding classes or something. I'm sure there are other entrepreneurs out there who have, strategy courses that can help you in developing your business and taking it to the next level. Go take some of those courses. A lot of people, even if they make a little money and they don't even reinvest it into their company. They don't reinvest it. They don't reinvest what the little that they earn into their business. The second they make a profit, they're splurging. A lot of people in business don't even know where to get where to get funding from. And there are a lot of entrepreneurs who refuse to ask questions, who refuse to learn from others. I have no shame in saying I'm learning from trending. I'm learning from Melody. I'm learning from Chef Dondan. I'm learning from different people who I'm watching as they grow their business. I'm taking little bits and pieces that's going to help me when I get to the point where I'm ready to launch my company. And I'll tell you this, I'm not going to launch my business tomorrow and quit my 9 to 5. I'm sure not going to do that. So nothing is wrong with her saying, baby, it might be time you go back to work. It might be time you go get a job. It's your company. It's your business. You're the entrepreneur. You know if it's working out or not. So I don't know why people have turned what she said, what Tabitha Brown said, into, oh, she's telling, black women who are entrepreneurs to go find a 9 to 5 when that's not what she said. That is not what she said. She wasn't telling people to give up on their entrepreneurial dream to go work for the man. That is not what she said. And even if you don't like somebody, I know a lot of people right now, they're not fans of her because of the whole Target thing, and they feel like when the Target boycott started, um she was still she was still one of those people who was encouraging people not to boycott because she has products in Target. Now I understand all the nuances, but I mean sometimes y'all gotta be for real. Sometimes y'all gotta be for real. Even if you dislike somebody, sometimes you have to be for real. Listen to understand and not just to respond. And there are too many people out here who are listening. They didn't even listen, honestly. They just saw some thumbnails all over the place that said Tabitha Brown tells black women to go to work. Tabitha Brown telling black women to go, to go find a job. And that's all they saw. They didn't even go to listen to exactly what the lady said for themselves. And they ran with all the headlines, and now all of them are over there on TikTok. Some of them are over here on YouTube doing a whole bunch of think pieces and creating a narrative surrounding something that wasn't even said. So, as someone, and let me tell you why I don't even like I should even say I don't like her. I haven't been a fan of hers. I remember when Wendy Williams was basically like giving her advice. I don't know if y'all remember that Wendy Williams episode where Tabitha Brown, I guess she retired her husband from the police force, and Wendy was going through her own thing with Kevin, and she was basically telling, Tabitha Brown, like, girl, be careful with these men who you out here providing for. And I didn't think that what Wendy said was wrong. Girl, Wendy is going through it. She had Kevin all up, or Kelvin, all up in her business and all up in her money, and look what happened. And the advice Wendy was given is just, girl, be careful. You out here retiring him. You're the one making all the money. And when ish hit the fan, he's going to come after all your money. And Tabitha, she got in her feelings and she came down to the internet, with her southern, nice, nasty, and read Wendy down for filth. And I just didn't like her because of that, because I'm very much Team Wendy Williams, okay? Now, I'm probably wrong for that, because you know, I can't tell the lady how to respond if she felt like Wendy was disrespecting her, but I was Team Wendy. But in this, I'm Team Tabitha. She didn't say anything wrong. If you are a black woman and you're an entrepreneur and your business is doing well, then that message was not for you, honey. If you are an entrepreneur, whether you're black, white, whatever race you are, young or old, if you are an entrepreneur, your business isn't doing well, you don't have another source of income, you're not able to pay bills, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, just like Tabitha said in her video, then maybe you need to go find yourself a 9 to 5 that can help you sustain yourself until you can get your business back up off the ground. She said what she said. I agree with her. Tabitha is not wrong, and that's how I see it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter now called X at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. Oh wait, let me see what Mishi said. Wait, Mishi, let me read what you said, because I see my auntie Wendy name in it. Let me see what you said. But Wendy was saying it in a mocking way. Tabitha told Wendy, "God bless you." Wendy was in her feelings. I mean, and that's why I said I could be wrong in how I felt about it. I don't know. I just felt like Wendy Williams was just saying it in the way Wendy was speaking, in the way that she normally speaks about everything. So maybe it was mocking, but I just felt like Wendy gave it the Wendy energy that she gives everything else. You know what I mean? So, as I said, Tabitha was probably very much well within her rights to respond the way that she did. I felt like it was very nice, nasty. And ever since then, I was just like, I don't like her. But they got me out here windmilling for Tabitha right now, because that lady didn't say anything wrong. And a lot of people are lying in how they are presenting what they feel like she said. So, all right, y'all. As I was saying, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, now called X at How I See It, and on TikTok at How I See It TV. I will see y'all somewhere in these YouTube streets. So, until then,